Hey everyone, I'm AstroClay, the ordinary spaceman. And tonight, we're going to read a bedtime story. And I've chosen one of my favorite books, Letters from Space. Oh, Astro's not ready to go to bed yet, but he will be. Letters from Space by AstroClay and illustrated by Susan Battery. Get your stuffed animals. Grab a warm glass of milk. Snuggle up with someone you love. I got my milk right here. And enjoy Letters from Space. Let me see if I can get some people. Hey, Pluto. Hey, come on. Come up, let's read a bedtime story. Come on, Lizzie. There you go. Good job, y'all. And let's read Letters from Space. Woo-hoo. Here's the first letter. Dear Mom, it's flight day 3, by the way. I did it. I made it into outer space. Launch was so cool. I can't even believe it happened. It was loud. It was scary. And the entire space shuttle shook like crazy. Oh, Lizzie, you don't want to sit on my lap and listen to the story? Pluto does. Good job, Pluto. Once we started going really fast, I felt so heavy. It was like I weighed 3 times what I usually do. We went faster and faster and faster, and then everything went quiet. I started to rise out of my seat. I was weightless. There's so much more to come. I hope I receive lots of letters during my 5 months in space. I love you, Mom. Your son, Clayton. Oh, flight day 4. Hello, Sutton. Did you see us on TV yet? My head looks ginormous. All the fluids in my body have gone to my head because it's weightlessness. And that's very common in the first few days. Our hearts pump too much fluid into our heads because our brains think we're still on Earth. But with no gravity, it makes us look like we're a bunch of bobbleheads. It should go away soon. Our brain and blood flow systems will figure everything out really fast. And I'm hoping I'll look more normal very soon. Keep watching. Clayton. Oh, I love Flight Day 11. It's so cool. Dear Mission Control, I just wanted to let you know I'm on day 3 of my 3rd pair of underwear. I know I'm supposed to wear them for 4 days before I throw them into the trash. But if they're still pretty clean, should I wear them for a few more days? I know we need to conserve our supplies up here. Thanks. Look at all those cool underwears. I love the Nebraska N underwear. It's one of my favorites. And then there's some spacey underwear and some alien underwear. Very cool stuff. Flight day 22. Hey, Cole. Thanks so much for writing to me. I'm so glad your teacher figured out my address up here. You have a new puppy? Oh, that is so cool. We can't have pets in space. It would be neat to have a dog or a cat, but what a mess with no gravity. I mean, where would they go to the bathroom? Astronauts do bring animals to space. There have been mice and spiders and minnows and butterflies. The spiders' webs looked so strange at first. They were all crooked and messy. But they came around eventually. Astronauts have watched butterflies grow from caterpillars. It took the caterpillars and the butterflies a while to realize they could still fly. Scientists want to know how animals and insects adapt to being weightless, because that might help us figure out how humans adapt to space. Man, human and animal brains are so cool. Oof, oof, that's Cosmo. Cosmo the Wonder Dog. Right there. Cosmo, bring it. Woof, woof. Flight day 31, we've jumped ahead in my mission. Sophia, thanks so much for the pictures from your vacation. The Rocky Mountains are so beautiful, but you should see them from 250 miles up. They look so tiny from up here. We take pictures of Earth from space. Scientists give us targets for something they call Crew Earth observations. They compare our photographs over time, and they hope to find clues about how things like the ocean health, soil erosion, deforestation, that means removing trees, and city growth. They like to use the word urban sprawl for that one. And we want to see how they're changing. It's really cool to take a picture and then have a scientist tell you that you've helped solve a real world problem. Keep sending those pictures. Check it out. Pretty awesome stuff. Flight day 45. A letter to my brother. Hey brother, I just did a spacewalk. It was incredible. I put on my spacesuit and I went outside to work in space. When I exited through the hatch, it was totally black outside. The sun was behind the Earth and I couldn't see anything. But I turned on my helmet lights and I went to work. We were out there for over 7 hours. 7 hours. And I rode on the robotic arm. I was like one of those guys who fix wires on a utility pole. But I was doing it in space. Man, did I have some great views of the Milky Way and the space station. Check it out. I am hanging out in space, in a spacesuit on the end of the Canadian robotic arm. So cool. Flight day 45 continued. Spacewalking can really tire you out. It was hard in a thinking kind of way. You must be careful and you have to think about every single thing. Mistakes are bad and we don't get any do-overs. But you'll be happy to know my spacesuit worked perfectly. It was like I was in my very own personal spaceship. It had everything I needed. Oxygen, drinking water, air conditioning, and I could talk to mission control. With no gravity, I was flying inside my suit. It was amazing. I'll see you soon, brother. Check it out. A real spacesuit. I got to wear it in space. Let's see. Oh, flight day 92. Almost halfway through my mission. Hey, mission control. Dang it. I lost my red marker again. I really want to find it because I love to label everything in red. Please let me know if you see it floating around the space station on the live television feed. I'm hoping it got sucked into one of the air vents. That's usually what happens. But maybe this guy got it. This guy right here. Maybe he grabbed my red marker. Oh, whoa. It's lunchtime in space, Anna, on flight day 125. My favorite foods come from Russia. That's a good thing because my Russian crewmates like all the American food. I love to start my meal with a can of stuff that they call appetizing appetizer. It looks kind of like baby food, but yum. After that, I always love a nice can of lamb with vegetables or pork and potatoes. It looks a lot like cat food when you open the can. Maybe it even smells like cat food, but I swear it doesn't taste like cat food. Are you listening, Pluto? Or are you asleep already? Scientists are watching everything I put into my mouth. I send them notes every week and I tell them all the food that I ate. They want to know how much I eat, what I eat, and how often I eat.
They're trying to figure out what diet will keep astronauts healthy if we stay in space for a long, long time. Look at all that good food floating around in zero gravity. You want to come up, Lizzie? Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. See, you wanted to read the bedtime story too. Oh, maybe not. Oh, flight day 134. Hey, Tommy. I was thinking of you today and how we used to read comic books in Julie's apple tree back home. And then I realized that up here in space, I'm Superman. Every single day. I fly to breakfast, then I fly to work, and if I need a break, I fly to the bathroom. And I even fly while I'm going to the bathroom. So cool. Stay super, Tom. Whoosh. I love flying in space. Flight day 148. Dear Mom, I'm coming home soon. I can't wait to give you a huge hug. It has been almost half a year since I launched into space, and I'm looking forward to being home again. The time has flown up here. Get it, flown. And life in weightlessness has been really, really fun. I can do so many flips, I could win an Olympic gold medal in gymnastics. I'm ready to feel the sunlight and the breeze on my face, and to smell freshly cut grass. I'm also ready for a nice big T-bone steak and a baked potato. I am so proud of everything we've accomplished. I can't believe I did 6 spacewalks. Sorry. The robotic arm. Who would have thought a small town kid would end up living in outer space? I love you so much, Mom. See you soon. And the last letter. Flight day 152. Dear Mission Control, I'm home. I'm safely back on Earth. And boy, am I glad about that. Maybe we should have a big party now that I'm back. We can invite family and friends and all of the great folks who helped keep me safe up there. I know how hard they worked and that they had to spend time away from their families too. It would be a neat way to say thank you to them for helping me live my dream. Respectfully, Clayton C. Anderson. United States astronaut. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but Pluto's asleep, and I'm really tired. Oh, I think it's time for me to go to bed. Puppies, be quiet. Don't make too much noise. Okay. I'm just gonna crawl right into my bed and go to sleep. Night night.